Today's episode of The Road to Glory is going to feature a brand new player purchase, a nice expensive one, an interesting player, a Thunderstruck player unlock via SBC, and many packs such as 83 times 10s and the like. So I'm sure you will enjoy on this fine Sunday. Hello everyone, how you doing? It's me, Lasty here. If you do enjoy today, do me a small favour, smash a thumbs up. Subscribe as well if you're new to the channel, and let's enjoy. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It's Sunday after all. So you see we've currently got a little gap in the striker position. That's because yesterday we ended up buying Harry Kane's Trailblazers, used him for 5 games of the weekend league, thought it was okay, but a little bit clunky. Yes, he can score goals, but I'm going for a very different type of player right now. Paulo Futre, a Portuguese hero on the game, 88 rated, with 93 pace and 93 dribbling and technical plus, I think it is. Or whatever the play style is where you hold RB and they sort of, wiggle. So that's what we've gone ahead and done. He can play at striker, but we're going to actually play him as a left-sided cam. We're going to let Neymar go up front. Just because I was looking at Futre's weak foot and actual shooting ability, and it doesn't look as good as Neymar. So what we'll do is we'll just use him out wide to run down the wing and cut the ball across or whatever it may be. You know, try and score some nice goals with him as well, of course. Maybe use the old Trivella. Well and truly here into the Trailblazers, Thunderstruck promo with the Black Friday everything. We're going to get ourselves a Flash SBC done here. Looks like a Jack Grealish to me. Yes, when you see that chem style, you know it's going to be a Jack Grealish. I've packed him loads lately. I don't know what it is. I can never get Foden. It's never, Lauren Hemp. It's just always Grealish. But that one was tradable, so that's okay. We're then going to go into the store and open up our small chump change packs, which are the 30 coin pack, which we're going to get Van Dijk. No. Van Dijk would currently be in form, so we would have known that if we were actually going to pack him. We're going to get Botman, because it's always Botman, apart from the other day when it was Delict twice. But yeah, we get a couple of duplicates that are luckily tradable, so we can just put them back onto the old transfer list. 10 coin pack now. Can we get anything from this? I think this is only a 3-player pack. Dutch right wing back. I would say that's Denzel Dumfries, which is, it's a 10 coin pack. I don't really care what I get in that one. You can't moan, you can't complain, you can't really go wrong. And if you do get a duplicate, you just stick them into an upgrade SBC. I actually really like the current level of, I'll say it in 2 ways. I really like the amount of cool Black Friday packs and stuff and SBCs that we've got. But 2, the other side of me is just so terrified that we're getting all of this stuff this early. It seems like we're getting an awful lot, and it's literally still November. The game's been out 2 months, so yeah, it's a tough one to get my head around. But anyway, since we bought ourselves Futre, it has no bearing on why we're about to do Frankie. I should really just say I'm going to go ahead and unlock Frankie de Jong, because I thought it was a well-priced SBC at just under 300,000 coins. And of course, he has the potential to go up by +2 and a playstyle, I think. And I was pretty fodder rich in the club at the time. So absolutely okay with trying to unlock this one. I've been ever since the start of the game, regular Frankie de Jong was always a card that escaped me in packs, and I kind of wanted to use him, never ended up doing so. So it's nice to get a really cool card design that sort of moves around and flashes lightning and thunder and whatnot. Although thunder is the noise, isn't it? It's not actually... So it's Thunderstruck, but lightning strikes. I don't think thunder strikes, does it? So this whole promo is a lie. I did submit quite a few special cards into the 86 rated part of this squad, but they are ones that I just haven't ever used and actually forgot were really in my club, because whenever I go to put stuff into a rating required squad, I just check my golds. I don't go into the specials, so that's quite nice. It means that's made that a lot easier for me. And then the 85 rated squad with a Dutch player. We are again going to stick Dante and Ricardo Carvalho. Unfortunately, he is just the worst of like 4 really good centre backs that I've got. So yeah, he can go. It's no problem. I won't use him. And we will unlock this man who, I mean, just take a look at this. This just looks awesome. I am a sucker for a good card design, and that, my friends, looks phenomenal. It really does. So yeah, I'm a happy boy. I mean, I know he's wearing a Real Madrid kit. That's probably not ideal, considering he is a Barcelona player. But yeah, welcome to the club, Frankie de Jong, Thunderstruck, 4-star, 4-star, of course. Mainly all about dribbling and passing. He's got the Trivela Playstyle Plus, so that will help with the outside of the foot passing as well as shooting. And of course, potential for him to go up by +2 and get a playstyle, I think. I think that's how it works. It's just all based on Barca's performances, I guess. I'll be honest, I haven't really read about what the promo does, but I think that they're all live items and they can all go up by a decent rating. And you know, so we could have a really nice Frankie de Jong on our hands there. And it's just a nice card that I really wanted to bring in. So for now, he's going to replace Axel Witsel, which is probably fairly controversial because he has been a star for us in that CDM spot, and especially from corners. So I'm expecting to now score a lot less corners. So yeah, that's probably going to reflect on my weekend league record. But I did open a 10,000 coin pack. These are fairly low risk, of course. Just, you know, I will continue to open these though. So I'm going to end up spending like 100k on them at some point. You can only do 2 at a time, but they keep refreshing. So I'm sure I'll spend loads of coins on this. But the chance to get a Thunderstruck loan, you know, if one of the really good ones pops up, well, I was quite happy to get a Bernardo Silva there. That we've now got on a 10-game loan. And another one that I was quite interested to try was Katoto. So we've got her 90 rated on a 10-game loan. So, yeah, you know, after the 5 games of champs that we're going to play today, I'll have 10 games remaining. Maybe if we do or even don't love Futre, we might even offload him and have that final 10 games on one of my loan players. Everyone has also received that welcome pack, I'm pretty sure, which has given everyone a 99 loan Van Dijk, basically. So I'm sure it's going to be constantly in the weekend league. This is before that, though, so you won't see that now. You'll probably see that in tomorrow's episode when I've still got to play my final 10 games of champs. So in we go with Frankie de Jong, with Paulo Futre, and of course Neymar and Di Maria up top as well with Rodrigo. Trying to utilise this RB dribbling with Futre as much as I can, because that is his standout. You know, he's got that 93 pace, 93 dribbling, and you know, the ability to move like a wizard. But then Rodrigo, I think Rodrigo does everything better than most players on this game. He's still so good. 3-0 up, 72 minutes. My opponent had enough. Fair enough. I don't blame you. I think typically sort of 2-0 is my scoreline. 2-0 in the second half, and I'll probably be out of there. But yeah, he hung around until 3-0. We move on into the next game then. This guy does have Van Dijk, does have Ricardo Carvalho, so I knew that I was in trouble because 1 is the best centre-back on the game, and 2 is the other one is the one I just submitted into an SBC. So they were impossible to get past. This was a decent FC24 player, I have to admit. I really struggled, and every time I tried to push a little bit too much, he caught me on the counter-attack, and that is just, yeah, like what a good player will do. So no issues with leaving that one at 2-0. GG's to that guy, and we try and keep our head in a good spot. Again, this is I played 5 games in a session for yesterday's video, left it a few hours, played 5 games in this session, and I've still yet to play the final 10. So it's going to be a lot more spread out than the last couple of weekend leagues for me. And I think playing 5 games at a time is definitely the way to go. I've said that since the first week when we got 14, and I don't know why I don't listen to that method for myself. I think the way that my videos have been structured lately is that I'll add 5 games in for the end of one episode, and then the whole next episode will be the final 15 games plus my rewards. So I'm with the extra content that we get around Black Friday, I've been able to intertwine the weekend league so that stuff lasts a lot longer amongst all of the other SBCs and packs and lightning round type stuff. So yeah, this has worked out a lot better. So this is actually that was Friday evening gameplay. was it Friday evening or no? This was Friday before 6 o'clock gameplay, and then I was going to end the episode with my 83 times 83 times 10s, which is exactly what we're going to do. Obviously, getting ahead on today's video because yesterday I would have been in West Bromwich for Ipswich's game. So yeah, we shall. I'll be playing. By the time you're watching this, I'll probably be playing my final 10 games, hopefully in 2 batches of 5. That would be good, just for the old mindset, to try and hold my own and get as many wins as possible. But as you can see here, despite going, I think, 1-0 down, we ended up turning this game around, going 2-1 up, and then, well, it's kind of a lucky goal for the hat-trick there for Neymar. We held on. We do concede a goal here, which makes it 3-2 and makes the final sort of 15 minutes, 20 minutes of the game a little bit sort of squeaky bum time. But, you know, we held on. And I think I deserved the win. It was a close one, though. That was a good player as well. So we are, what, 6-3? I figured, hey, even if we lose this last game of the episode, then I'll be all right. 6-4 for my first 10 games. Hey, it's a positive record. I haven't really had that for a couple of weeks, so we'll see what we can do. Anyway, this game was 0-0. 2 players that are really on the same level playing, and every shot I was taking was missing. And then he gave this one chance away where Diani, my super sub, had come on, scored the goal, and he just paused and quit. I was like, what? How have we just gone through 56 in-game minutes of stress at 0-0, fighting it out against each other, to then make one little mistake, I go ahead and you quit? Wow, I appreciate it, but I didn't expect it, I'll tell you that. So that's 10 games done, 7-3. Really pleased with that. If we can if we get that in the next 10, we'll have a nice 14 win rewards. We shall see if that is possible. Get some objectives done along the way. This is the thing as well. With the start of a new season, you know, you're constantly randomly earning XP. You're randomly getting, you know, play 20 games, objectives done, which gives you a player pick and a pack. And I love that part of just getting random objectives completed whilst we are just playing the game how we would be playing the game anyway. I always feel a sense of like being a little bit lost once I've completed the season, which I always do early because I always look for trying ways to get XP and stuff. And then, yeah, there's nothing for me to do for like a week or two. And I feel a little bit lost because there's no like progress. I'm not really earning much. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully you know what I mean. Anyway, this is going to be Lobotka. It's an 84 overall rated player. And I think we're going to start working on our... we're going to get these packs and stuff out of the way. Every time I get a duplicate, I'm just going to rinse it through a... 80, is it 81 plus double or 82? 81 double, isn't it? Yeah, the one where you submit all the rares. I'm going to rinse any duplicates through that. And then we'll get on to our 83 times 10s for the very, very end of the episode in just a minute or two. So, what's this going to be then? This looks like a... Marta something? Marta P? Marta... Oh, Marta Torreon. Trying to really remember all of these player names for new players this year. All the women on Ultimate Team, like I didn't know of a lot of them, did I? Or did any of us really? Unless you follow the female game. So it's just it's a whole bunch of names and stuff to try and learn and remember. And you know, just get buzzing about if you see Spanish centre mid Barca and you hope it's going to be Patelas. Never is though. You know, you see Norwegian, you think, oh my God, is it finally time for Graham Hansen? Nope. It's Odegaard or maybe that Munan, Arsenal basically. Who's this going to be? It is Lopez. All right, we need to speed this along, Tom, because I want to get these 83 times 10s open. So after the 5 games, we had 3 goals, 2 assists, so a contribution a game from Futre, but he'd gone up on the market. And I have to admit, all good and that, but I don't think his dribbling was as good as even like Debinia. So off you go, off you pop onto the market, and we do end up getting 30k more than what we paid for him, which considering it's basically 400k sold for. That's 20k's worth of tax. So we made about 10k there. We're only down on coins because I opened a couple of 10k packs, didn't I? So we've ended up profiting there, which is Lovely stuff. So, now it's time for the 83 times 10s. Let's get these open, shall we? I was lucky enough that obviously yesterday we packed a couple of informs in our 83 times 10s. So, I've been able to do these, basically. I'm going to struggle in a day or two when I don't have any informs left and they're all 40-odd K on the market. We're going to get a Luka Modric here. We're so used to packing this guy, probably the most common 87 for me on the game. Him and Odegaard, I think, are definitely the two. And it's not a double walkout, but there is an inform in the pack and an 85. So I would class that one as a dub. You know, it's a decent pack. Not too bad at all. The next one, what are we going to get? I was hoping to see different flares so that we could get some special players. This looks like a Ilkay Gundogan to me. Yes, it is. Who I thought was an 85, but it turns out he is an 86. So it is a walkout at least. But as you saw the numbers counting up there, it's definitely not going to be a double walkout. And no inform, no 85s, but a few 84s in there. It's not a great one, unfortunately. It's fine because you can put a lot of that stuff back in and just rerun it again. But it's the not getting the inform if you're getting a relatively bad pack that is not great. And then Jack Grealish again. Why not end it with an L? It's so unfortunate. But we will, I'm sure, if we keep doing these every day, if I'm able to craft the informs and stuff, if we keep doing these, I guarantee one of them will be a W. One of them will be a massively good pack. And I put a tweet out, and there were 4 players, which I was like, I hope I can get this week. If I can get one of these players, it would be a miracle. And the players were, as we open an 85 player pick, yeah, we got ourselves a Kimmich, not too bad. But yeah, if I could pack either Ronaldinho, I know I've put the stakes up quite high there. Ronaldinho, Diani, Eric Cantona, or Neymar, I would be over the freaking moon. So hopefully that happens in the next week. But my friends, thank you for watching today. If you've enjoyed, do me a favor, smash a thumbs up. Let's try and push these videos back into the algorithm and stuff. So let's go for over 1,000 likes. That'd be brilliant. And subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on social media. The links are down below. Have a great day. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.